Well, welcome back. This is a live look at the stock market at this hour, and finally some good news to report. We're seeing that Dow up about 2.4%, currently sitting about 900 points up. A big bounce this morning in hopes for tariff deals to come.
Yeah, joining us live this morning to hopefully help break this whole thing down, Gerri Willis, host of the Willis Report on the Fox Business Network. Gerri, good to see you. Thank you so much for your time this morning. I think it's been kind of wild. It's been a bit of a roller coaster the last week.
Yeah, no kidding. If you're a stock investor, you feel like you've been whipsawed. It's been up 1,000, up 2,000, down 1,000, down 2,000. We've been all over the place. And that's because of the uncertainty around tariffs. People are very concerned about the president's tariff policy and what it will mean for the companies that have been so important to this market moving ahead, like, say, Microsoft, Amazon, Meta, Google, all of these stocks, these tech stocks that have been so important to driving the markets higher.
Gerri, can you give us some insight? Why are we seeing the market rebounding slightly on this Tuesday?
Well, you know, we had some members of the administration tell us publicly, obviously on our network, saying that, guess what, we've had 70 nations that we have slapped tariffs on come back to us and say, hey, we want to negotiate this. So we're getting a reaction in the marketplace on these tariffs. I think a lot of people assumed all along that what the president was doing with these tariffs was, you know, opening a negotiation with other countries all over the world about what the appropriate tariff level should be. And that comment today from the administration seems to underscore, underline, and reinforce that idea. So people were glad to hear that. Look, the tariff policies upsets the apple cart for a lot of multinational companies who not only sell into other countries, but also produce in other countries. This makes their life more difficult. And the object of these tariffs, obviously, is to bring blue-collar jobs, bring working-class jobs into this country, have us make things and sell goods instead of just consume them.
You know, and I think there has been, at least in terms of what I read, there's a couple of big companies that have decided to start building something in America, maybe big warehouses. Of course, it'll take a couple of years to do something like that, but we do have the Taiwanese big semiconductor here in the Phoenix area. That has been, you know, there's been a lot of excitement about that as well.
And the beauty of that, of course, is that we're talking about chips, right? And those are the engines of technology, right? You can't build anything anymore without a chip inside it. And having Taiwan Semiconductor here is great. Having it expand is even better. We're seeing a lot of companies, Apple among them, saying that they're going to build here, they're going to produce here. But I think your insight is absolutely right. And one of the things the market's worried about, how long does that take? Years, months. I mean, how long does it take to set up, you know, entirely new manufacturing facilities? And above and beyond that, who's going to work in them? Who's trained to do that kind of work? So we've got a lot of work ahead to make this new policy operate effectively and well for Americans. But I know the White House continues to be very optimistic about it.
All right, Gerri Willis, the host of the Willis Report on the Fox Business Network, joining us this morning. Gerri, thank you. Have a good rest of your Tuesday.
Yeah, thanks for taking some time with us.